Is the only thing keeping you from transforming your great game idea from dream to reality your wallet? Well then, you'll be happy to hear that there are excellent free software packages in every discipline you need to build a great game. In this video, you'll get to know which software is best for AAA graphics, or which is best for 2D or 3D animations, or about some other software that will help you in your game development, all that for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's dig in. One, Unreal Engine, the best AAA graphics. If you want to use a decent game-making software free of charge, take a closer look at Unreal Engine as it comes with good features. Even if you're new to the industry and don't know how to code, you can easily create a high-intensity game. Similarly to video editing software, the program delivers fast rendering and has good editing options, which allows you to make characters more realistic. Unreal Engine comes with AI technology support and enables you to create advanced characters. Besides, AI allows you to use post-processing effects. Since this software is compatible with multiple platforms, you can create a game for Android, iOS, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. 2. GameSalad, drag-and-drop editor. GameSalad is a free games development software, which runs under iOS and Android platforms. This software was used to create games that focus on learning programming languages. GameSalad stores a lot of data, like character actions and items, and spreadsheets and arrays. As a source of additional income, developers can add in-app purchases or advertisements to their games. You can create games with an educational background, which is especially suitable for learning programming. GameSalad allows you to learn event-driven programming that will help you build a game or GUI applications in the future. 3. Stencil, best for 2D game makers. Stencil is a free game dev software suitable for newcomers. You can create 2D games for both mobile devices and tablets, or create online games. It's pretty similar to free video editing software for gaming, since users can create workflows that will help speed up the creation of a game. Since this software supports multiple platforms, you can publish your games on Android, iOS, Windows, macOS, and Linux platforms. You can use the selection, zoom, and grid snapping options to create interactive backgrounds for games. If you want to monetize your game, you can add in-app purchases or ads. For this purpose, try using iAds and AdMob for mobile and Newgrounds for the web version. Stencil has a large library of heroes that you can use in your games. When using ready-made characters, you can change their appearance and behavior. 4. Construct 3, no programming needed. No programming needed. Construct 3 is the best game development software to use if you've never written a line of code in your life. This game development tool is completely GUI driven, meaning everything is drag and drop. Game logic and variables are implemented using the design features provided by the app itself. The beauty of Construct 3 is that it can export to dozens of different platforms and formats, and you don't have to change a single thing in your game to accommodate these various options. Once your game is done, you can export to HTML5, Android, iOS, Windows, Mac, Linux, Xbox One, Microsoft Store, and more. 5. Game Maker Studio 2, inbuilt editing tools. Like Construct 3, Game Maker Studio 2 allows you to create entire games using nothing more than its drag-and-drop interface for variables and game logic. But unlike Construct 3, Game Maker Studio 2 grants more power through its Game Maker language, which is a C-like scripting language with a lot of flexibility. Once your game is done, you can export to any number of platforms and formats without having to adjust your code. Windows, Mac, Linux, HTML5, Android, iOS, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and more. The free version unfortunately doesn't allow exporting to any platforms. Game Maker Studio 2 is a rewritten from scratch version of Game Maker Studio, which started way back in 1999. Today, it's one of the most popular and active free game development engines currently available. New versions with feature updates are released at regular intervals. 6. CopperCube 5. Native WebGL support. If you're looking for free game creation software for creating 3D games, then CopperCube 5 is your choice. This software has a terrain editor and supports importing 3D objects from other platforms. CopperCube 5 has unique options and supports Oculus Rift, which allows you to create VR games. 7. Game Guru supports multiplayer. Game Guru is a game design software that comes with 20 templates. With them, you can quickly create games of various genres, like shooters or horror games. Moreover, Game Guru supports a multiplayer mode. Just like video editing software for Windows, it allows users to create maps and change settings using a slider. You can import 3D models or create your own using the Character Creator option. With standard building blocks, you can make large buildings and share them with colleagues. For example, there are many forums where developers create 3D objects and sell them to other users. 8. Unity supports 2D and 3D. Unity didn't come up with component entity design, but it had a huge hand in popularizing it. In short, everything in the game is an object, and you can attach various components to each object, where each component controls some aspect of the object's behavior and logic. 9. Godot Engine has own coding language. If you're looking for free game-making software with an advanced toolkit for creating 2D and 3D games, you should consider Godot. This software comes with decent profilers and debuggers, allowing you to debug games that are running on a mobile phone. Thanks to the friendly C++ API, you can optimize the game or extend the game engine. This software comes with an intuitive interface and context-sensitive editors. Godot supports such platforms as Linux, macOS, Windows, BSD, and Haiku. Due to the MIT license, you can develop games for mobile, web platforms, and PC. 10. RPG Maker has simplified code. RPG Maker MZ is a great free game maker for those who want to create a game without having to learn any programming. Use the map editor, character generator, and database to create any RPG your imagination churns up. RPG Maker is paired with a WYSIWYG editor that lets you create 2D images. This free game creator software supports additional programs like Photoshop where you can modify games. Graphics are installed automatically, so you won't need to configure anything manually. However, RPG Maker may seem a bit difficult for novices. It might be a bit confusing to work with the software as it offers 7 versions that support different features.